So, I recently started a Reddit segment for me and my stream to react to. So, if you'd like to submit a Reddit story to me, that'd be awesome. And I greatly appreciate it. I'll have the link down below. That being said, there may be trigger warnings, and I will do my best in putting it somewhere on the screen here for you guys. And yeah, anything that I say on this stream, well, on the stream and video, do not take it to heart, not seriously. I am no professional, nor am I licensed in anything. This is just a anime girl giving her own opinion on the internet, okay? That being said, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get to the story. All right, guys, it's our first story. It's from Reddit Confession. Sorry. So it is a NSFW. I don't think it's really that NSFW though. So it says, I'm officially a failure. This was the cringiest try I had probably. I'm officially probably the biggest virgin in history. I bought an OnlyFans subscription from a model I've been following for a while, and since it was on sale for $4, I didn't mind trying. I created an account and started talking to her. I'm 20 years old and I've never had nothing with a woman before because I'm very shy. And since I don't talk to anyone, I did just that. I spent 60 minutes giving her computer lessons and telling her interesting or curious things about myself and anecdotes. She also told me about herself sometimes, but not much. I was very kind and polite, but I'm a 20-year-old guy who only talks about computers, and he's so bad talking with women. And in her case, she's a fully operated 35-year-old tattooed girl earning as much as my entire family, bringing in 4 or 5 months and having so much sex that she doesn't even keep track. Clearly, I have no chance of making anything with her. Then she tried to sell me explicit photos for $25. That was my epic OnlyFans experience. Hey, but at least I talked to her. I've been looking forward to her for a while. I also watched some of her content, but little else. I politely introduced myself and spoke to her as if she was a normal person. But the problem is that the girls on OnlyFans aren't just any woman. So the image I gave in the in that moment was so sad, knowing the things that she does. And the first comment says, touch grass, homie, and I mean that in a nice way. You're way too young to be developing parasocial relationships with OnlyFans girls. I was just about to say that. I feel like this dude's like kind of being like a bit parasocial, because it's like it's a essentially a content creator that is doing her business, you know. She doing her business on OF, and that's totally fine. But I like the fact that he went onto OF to do this though is kind of insane. Yeah, but like trying to go get her bag, or trying to get her bag. Yeah, we don't judge, but like, in this case with this guy, like completely, like really bad choice. Very bad choice. Like, of all the sites you could go to like meet people, he goes to OnlyFans. They be taking advantage of people like that. Yeah. And that is very true. Like, essentially what the audience, like the most audience they're targeting at is people like him. I think he needs to develop some social skills or work. Oh, that would be a good place to start, actually. Like a job. He doesn't say he has a job, but I would say like a customer service job would be really good. Wait, he probably does have a job, but like probably like a very isolated job though. I don't know. I like see, I want to have, like, I feel like this is kind of like normal behavior from someone who was like homeschooled, and me being the type, I would like to homeschool. Like, if I have kids, I would like to homeschool them. But you have to give them social interaction. I just feel like he may not have had that social interaction and ended up being very, very, very shy. So that's kind of rough. Hey, this song's so good. Anyways, but yeah, from the sounds of it, no. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I say like the best comment though is that first one though, saying that he needs to go touch grass. Period. Let's see, bro. You were talking to an assistant in chat, where it's probably an Indian guy. Maybe he was hot, muscular. He has a way with words. Wow. Can you have? That is true. Yeah, it could have been a guy. Someone who works for her, who also helps run the account. I don't know. That's kind of crazy though, because you could be talking to just anybody at that point. That's freaky. That's freaky.